Peace. Welcome to Brand Traders. We trade what you see, not what you want. Alright, I want to do recap on yesterday trade. Every day once you are coming to a trade, calibrate your chart at from 12 o'clock AM. Most of my students, that is what they do every day. Every day. You calibrate it out, you draw it out. Why do you draw it out? Because because of sometimes, most of the times, if trade is going down at London session, if trade is going down at London session, then New York session they are going to come back up. Or if trade is going up on London session or New York session, they are going to be coming down. That is part of the game most of the times. But sometimes it will just keep dropping till the day close. Then let's start the teaching. On London session, which is from 2 o'clock AM, from 2 o'clock AM till 5 o'clock AM, you calibrate it out. Till 5 o'clock, okay, is already there. You can see it 5. This is London session. All my students knows this time. This is London session. And whenever you see my trade, or if you go back to my teachings on YouTube or TikTok or Twitter, if you see these two colors, these two yellow colors that is calibrating here, that makes London session. London session. London session. That's what here means. Then New York sessions from 9 o'clock AM till 11 o'clock. That is New York session. PA session starts from 1 o'clock, 1:30 till 4 o'clock. On this London session, you can see how market moves. Let's go to 4 hour daily time frame to know what makes the market to move that way. Okay, 4 hours. Sorry, your on 4 hours. This is the particular candle where the market starts moving. You can see our market chart. If you are to find out what was the main objective, we will use FIB retracement to check from the recent buy side liquidity to the sell side liquidity. This is what most of my students always look like. This is what they are finding. This is what they are searching every day that comes to trading view. Because of once market is going up and keep coming down, comes down to Dancy Zoom boss, they are going to go back up. If you know the buyers you are looking for, this is one of the simple way. If you use of FIB, this is one of the simple way you can cash a trade at any time. Then on 15 minutes time frame, here is here is volume balance. Bro, you're asking me about volume balance. I mean my brother Stone, that is his name. You ask me about volume balance. Here is volume balance. What makes it volume balance? The volume balance is because of you can see how market moves, and it's only the wicks of the candle is there. Let me zoom it more. You can see there is body, only this body goes with imbalance, with displacement, and all the candle that comes back to it comes back with only wicks. Most of the time this is always a very magnet. This works like a magnet on the chart. If you know what you are looking for, you use it as a target or setup. That's what it works. That's how it goes, bro. Then let's move to this void imbalance. Where I calibrate my chart. Let's move to the New York session, which is we start from 7 o'clock a.m. From 7 o'clock a.m. I like this color. You can choose whichever color you like. From 7 o'clock till 11 o'clock, you calibrate your chart at which what are you going to be calibrating in? You calibrate the sessions you want or the time you want to be trading. This is 8:30, you calibrate it at. Then you calibrate 9:30, you calibrate it at. After you have calibrated your chart out, then you are looking for a setup that you form around here that will give you at least some maximum to pick a trade. You go to 5 minutes time frame. I'm a scalper, don't stay long at a trade. Once I get like 10 RR or 9 RR is enough for me for the day. Then there is still more things you need to be looking for. You move to 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That is when the daily starts, daily range starts, or weekly daily gap. Sorry, not daily range, daily gap. 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. There is always an imbalance that is there. On previous day chart, that is where you get it. I'm teaching on Monday, you look it at I'm teaching Tuesday, you look the gap on Monday. You can see it. I've already marked it out. I don't know that it's there already. Here is the gap I'm talking about. You can see the time 5 o'clock and there is gap. Then I mark it out. You can see opening gap, or you can call it daily gap. Then this is always the color, brother. This is always the color. I always tell you as weekly gap. Once you open your chart, goes to previous day. If you are trading on Monday, if you are trading on Tuesday, you go to Monday and mark it 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That is the when the market starts another fresh range. You mark it out. It's very very necessary. It works like midnight candle, but still some different details. Here it is 12 o'clock a.m. midnight, 12 o'clock a.m. midnight. And if you are new, this is the first time you are trading with us, or this is the first time, always change your time frame to New York. Change your time frame to New York. If you change your time frame to New York, whenever it's 1 o'clock here, it will be 1 o'clock to everyone that is Canada. It will be 1 o'clock to everyone that in Germany. It will be 1 o'clock to everyone. I don't care wherever you live. I don't care wherever you're from. Change your time frame for you to join up, for you to join what you are doing or what you are trying to do. Then on this New York session, there is not much of setup over here, but you can still find some setup that will give you something to move on. What is it? Here is 11 o'clock where you stop trading. 11 o'clock where you stop trading. I want to use black. Before I start this teaching, Stone, which is my brother, is my brother. So he has experience of what I'm teaching here than every other person that is watching this video. He's one of the best person that can do the anything I'm going to teach here. He can do it more than every other person. I don't care whatever your mentor teach you. It is going to be different. It's going to be different because he always with me. He stay at PC with me most of the times. I I tell him what I saw or what I want, or he knows He knows this thing better than every other person. Then the recent, wait, here is 11 o'clock where the market close, which is this. I want to close it. Mhm. Then here is the recent social liquidity. Here is the recent buy side liquidity when the market is dropping down. And I can say there's still more setup over here. If you are to measure all these things, you can see, brother, you can see that everything is moving based on Dancy Zoom boss. Number one, it moves with Dancy Zoom boss. Number two, it still moves with Dancy boss. This drop moves with Dancy boss. This, let me remove this so that you're not confusing. From this recent buy side liquidity to recent social liquidity, they move inside to where? To Dancy boss, which is this shed. Let me shed it out. This color now that I'm going to change to blue. Here is Dancy Zoom boss. Dancy Zoom. Here is Dancy Zoom boss. Zoom boss. If you want to take the settings, here is the settings. You can take it. I can share the settings to you all. You can see my settings of FIB. This is all I need. 0.62 and 0.72. Others should stay off. Then you mark out this line for you to understand and never get confused. The blue line I told you can mark out is this. You mark it out. You can see how beautiful the market is. Then if you go down to lower time frame, okay, let's back to 5 minutes time frame. Here is Dancy Zoom boss. What makes it to be Dancy Zoom boss? And what did I see here? If you are to measure from this recent buy side liquidity, if you are to measure from this recent buy side liquidity to recent social liquidity, 50% of it, anything that is below it, is what the market is looking for. This is what I mean. You can see where I mark it at. Recent social liquidity to recent social liquidity. Let me use white. Okay, red. Okay. Here is the recent buy side liquidity. Here is the recent social liquidity. I want to remove the background. You can see what I'm trying to teach. Then 50% of it is this red line. And what is above it than season boss? How can you find it out? You go to 1 minute time frame. I was on 5 minute time frame here. It goes to one. There must be something that market peaks from the boss that make it be rare or make it look clear or that change the state delivering. This is one of the technical or the arrogant that market trades were very fast, very fast. There is another block and there is still void imbalance. You ask me what is void imbalance, brother. Here is void imbalance. I'm teaching this to my brother, not everyone else. If you still want to eat from our table, you can eat. I'm not chasing you out. I don't chase anybody out. So he's my brother. He's a lovely one to me. We always want to get a better life, and so here is void imbalance, brother. What makes it void imbalance? I think I've said it here. What makes it void imbalance? Because of there is no body candles body over here. This candles drops, stops. Next one open, this give displacement, comes down. Then this one goes back. It's only the wicks stays in. This is what makes it void imbalance. I want to change the color to this, and below it there is another block. the last time I the last time I meet you, brother, which is Stone, my brother, I teach you that there are some kind of key level. Key level. I don't know if you can remember. Try to tell me what is key level here, because I showed you on chat before I start teaching. I teach you what is key level. What is key level now? Where do you think that is key level? And what did I teach you about the key level? Here is key level. Key level is where if you look at left, you will see swim low. Here is a swing low. You can see the swing low. It's not much, but it's real. Then you mark it out. The candle will respect it. This was exactly what I showed you the last time we met and the last time we was on table. Here is key level. Mm. If you know this, you can be eating a lot from this, which my brother knows. You can see the same key level. After the market move below it, they keep dropping down. If you are going to take a trade from this key level, you will run as possible as you can, as possible as you can, because of this is fake run. They are still going to come back up again, or maybe not. Nobody said that they are going to come back up tomorrow. They are still going to come back up today. So here is not the main objective, but you can still pick something from this key line. You can pick something over here, which is this is now. Let me teach you guys because of I have teaching before. But you have experience about this more than every other person. That is why I say it, because he's my brother. He stay with me every time. Why is this key level? You can see here is swing low. Here is swing low. Here is swing low. And the market goes up again, comes back. After they goes up, they still comes back down. Okay, let me draw it another place. Here you will not understand what I'm trying to teach from here. I want to teach about this key level. Just watch what I'm going to teach now. Here is market comes down, stops, gives swing low, then move up again, stops, comes down, gives displacement, then goes give displacement here, it give displacement here, then goes back up again and stops. Where did it stop? To the near to the left, swing low that is at left, then it keeps dropping down to the main objective. For that reason, sorry, for that reason, that is the reason why I said here is key level. That reason why I call here key level. I want to change it to blue. But if you want to still watch on live thread where I do this, you go to it, TikTok. Is there key key level. This is exactly what happens here. The market drops, go back, gives a swing low as left. The low is swing low. This is swing low because it's not long, it's short, or you can call it short term low. That is what I so you can still call it short term low. Then it drops down again, gives displacement. Above it, there is void imbalance. Comes back up again. Did it move above this short term low or swing low? It only stops at the key, and it's only the this thing is only the wicks that is it. If the body move above it, maybe here, it's not a key level again. If this kind of particular kind of move and comes to this void imbalance, this is no longer a key level. Knows that is not it. What you are going to be studying is that you look at the left. If this candle that is forming is going to stop at this short-term low, let me let me write it out. Short SOROT short-term. You can see it here is short-term low. This is short-term low, or you can call it swing low, whichever thing you want to call it. Then you will be studying if the market is going to move above here. And I will be teaching about three consistent candle. You can see the same thing that gives here a lot of information. After voiding balance, you can take note. Hello brother, take note. I mean stone, my brother. I'm not teaching this to any foreigner, or I'm not teaching it to anyone that is paying me, but I'm teaching to my brother what he's going to be looking at and what he wants to be focusing on, or what you need to be studying. So if you want to still eat our table, you can still join us. And no one pays me for this. I'm doing it free because he's my brother. I love him, he loves me too. We share everything in common. So what am I trying to say? Take note. eh, Take note and jot this in down. This thing I'm going to say now. Once the market gives void imbalance, what make it void imbalance? Because of there is no body inside it after displacement. And if you look at the left, you will see short-term low. Then it gives another block, comes down, stop on the way, goes back up, and the week stops at the short-term low. Then they keep dropping down. Stone, my brother, knows about this. He knows this three consistent candle, one, two, three. Then they keep dropping down. You can see how the week respect is very beautiful. If you remember, the last time we meet, we was shopping in our arcade, like at our worker in our yard. So let me use my language because he knows what I'm going to say here now. And anyone that is Igbo guy, we still know what I'm going to say. That time log roll village that last time at our worker, aging, I show you these things, aging this thing because of it's only weak. The weak stays at the short term low at left, and if you look at both it, you will see void imbalance. This thing is not going to take you a lot of time because you just need to take one. You just need to take what how am I going to say this? You just need to take and run very fast as possible as you can. What is the next draw liquidity? Here is the imbalance. You can pick your target from here. Here is a target where you take your prep because of this is fake run. This is fake run. Then after this fake run, they give Judas swing. No, if anyone that is trying to chase this, they are going to hurt them out. This is Judas swing. Nobody, no smart money is going interested to take this because it's a Judas swing. Then you still study if the market is going to still drop down one more time. I don't even know about this.